Hi, my name is MSmith, and I'd like to take you on a walk through an Android app I just built. It's called Math Across Cultures, and I created the app primarily to show students that all cultures use mathematical thinking in their daily lives every day. Again, it was really born out of some comments and questions I got from my own math students that question the relevance of math in their lives. I built this for a Pixel 3a running API 30 or Android 11. My target audience is primarily students in middle school and up, as well as adults. I designed it for older phones because that's typically what most students have. They typically don't have a flagship phone. And I made it visually appealing with lots of images and feedback, as younger users have grown up with apps and expect that type of performance. So let me start by walking you through the app, and I'll tell you about its features as we go along. Here's the introductory screen, and it gives the user a choice between exploring content or taking a quiz on the content. So I'm going to click Explore to start. And again, since the content is divided into several categories, the next screen gives users a choice as to what sort of topics they want to explore. They have the option of design, counting, enumeration, measuring, wayfinding, and games. Okay, so let's click Design. Now these clicks pass information from one activity to the next. So essentially what's happened here is when I've gone from the select activity to the get content activity, I've actually passed along the information that the user has selected design. And the detailed information you're seeing in this card view, in a recycler view, was actually pulled from a Firebase database based on that design area. So I built a query to pull only the design items. And again, if I click on one of them, like say Islamic art, you can see I implemented a ripple effect there to give users feedback that they clicked on that particular item. And here's the detailed view of Islamic art. It also pulls in the relevant image that goes with the context. Okay, these images are stored in my drawables, but I store the name of the image itself in the database so I can pull the correct image when the user clicks on that detail. And it tells you more information about what area you picked as well as the source of the information. And I'll click OK to go back. And again, you can, there's this intuitive nav bar on the action bar up here that takes you back. You can choose another area, and that goes back again to the content collector. Okay, and you can see here is, you can choose yet another detail area, like the Mayan calendar. Go back. Okay, and then if we backspace twice, we'll go back to our main screen. And you can see the users can actually take a quiz on the information that they just viewed. Okay, see how much you remember. We've got 12 questions randomly presented. We're going to start the quiz. And again, Chinese knots exhibit the same self-similar properties as what mathematical object? That would be fractals. And you can see down here the user gets feedback. Okay, and basically when they get to the next question, it'll update with their score. Okay, what people built and navigated double-hulled ocean-going canoes 800 years ago, the Polynesians. Okay, and again, if the user gets an answer incorrect, okay, so here they're asking about the Chinese game of Go. Let's pick a wrong answer. You can see they get that feedback to try again. Okay, and then when they try it again, okay, like say a different answer, how about A, they get it correct, but then you can see on the next pass through, it updates their score to show that they didn't get that particular answer correct. These questions are stored in a flat file that are pulled in and read by the app. Okay, and again, you can see they're randomized, and the user can go all the way through all 12 questions, at which point they'd be asked to, do you want to try again? Do you want to replay? And it would, again, randomize them in a different order. Okay, the only thing, one of the things in the way of feedback that I've gotten from my users is they would really like to be able to stop in the middle of this app and store the results. So they'd like some sort of data persistence. Right now, if I go back, you can see I get back to the main screen, and if I take the quiz, it's going to start me from scratch. So that's an enhancement I'd like to build in to the next version of this app. I'd also like to find a way to store the images for the app in a database rather than keeping them in the app itself. And another feature that I would be considering with Android 12 is to maybe have more of a modern splash screen as an introductory screen to the app. That would make it look a little bit more up to date. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of my app, and I hope you enjoy using it.